This sort of feels familiar. I decided to give you guys a bit of a talk about what has been going on for my content recently and what is in the future for what I want to upload, and I feel like this is the video. For those who have been subscribing to me for so long and just know who I am, I've been making quite a variety of content, with first starting with BL, but unfortunately the two videos that I made, I decided to not make it public due to the fact that I have not liking how the publicity of the channel has been going on with those two videos. I even tried just doing random Vocaloid content, just mainly with me dancing to Vocaloid songs. I think the latter that I tried also, which was not successful, was VR chats, and I can tell by the view count it was really a failure at that point. And as of recently, I am doing a content where I am pushing myself to the limit for being a femboy, and I feel like with this variety of content and knowing that I have to like create a certain category for myself now, is a total is really in demand for me right now, because with the friends that I've interacted with are usually in VR, mostly, and I really want to try to do VR content, and obviously with the kind of content that that this channel majorly has, and it doesn't seem like it's a chance for VR content in this channel specifically to be successful. And also for the fact that in this channel specifically, it is focused on me, and originally the name Akunin is a character that I created for myself, and is like a sort of a internet personality that I decided to help rebuild myself in order to come back from what I have decided to give up on. And it seems that this case, with the content that I'm making, it doesn't carry the character for Akunin at this point. And I think the best decision for me to do at this point is to move the VR content to a new channel with with the preferred usage for Akunin. And as of this channel, I'm gonna change name as well, but I will still keep the Akunin just so that people can know who I am. But for this case, like, I already thought of the name that I am gonna change it to, but I'm not sure if people are gonna really recognize me by that one, because a lot of things were made up in this channel under the name Akunin, and I think at this case it depends, because like my VR friends call me Akunin, Aku for short, and I think for this one I want to be addressed as someone else, because in the content that I'm making, when it comes to not being Akunin, or whenever I'm not in VR, it is usually a bit of the real me. But like, I feel like I am not putting much of a character when I am doing these kinds of content, and it's pretty preferable at this point that I should change it at this point. So what will it mean for like future content? Well, obviously it will just go on as always, but I will be going under a new name at this point, because I feel like um, the existence of the word of the character Akunin is gonna be in a different place, but it is still me. In fact, between what I'm changing into now and Akunin, they're still the same person, but it's just the content and the usage of the content is gonna be different. So like Akunin is gonna be moving forward to the VR content where I am building myself as the so-called villain at this point because that is what I'm usually portraying myself as. As of this one, I'm gonna add a bit of the real me, but with an alias just so that I can protect my privacy at this point because um, like it's also for the fact that I'm still discovering myself, considering my identity, and I feel like that is gonna be the time for me to change it. And they can address me to whatever at this point. I just hope that these guys can respect it. And just hope that everything works out as soon as I put it into action and make sure everything goes as it is. So yeah, the I am planning to return to BL content since I am planning to make another root ranking because I haven't done another one since. And as for the Vocaloid stuff, I'm still planning on what to do with it. I mean, whatever comes up to mind, I'll just do it. So right now, I'm just gonna focus on the transition and hopefully everything works out. Hope you guys respect my decision for this, and till then.